Hi everyone, welcome to Secrets of Squid. I'm She, your squid. Today we're going to be looking at how to decorate, or one of the ways to decorate jesmonite. I'm going to show you how to use ink stamps with jesmonite. So what I'm going to do is choose my base, so to speak. I'm using these standard 10 centimetre coaster molds, and just going to show you how to add an ink stamp. It's so simple, but the effects are beautiful. So with this, I've mixed up some of my jesmonite, and what I want is not too much going on in the background. So I am giving it quite a good mix there to make it more of a greyish colour with less prominent marble lines going on in it, if you get what I mean. You'll see anyway. So I'm going to pour that into the mould. Do whatever you like, whether you can want to do it with pots or containers, whatever. I've done this with those little pot moulds that you can get for jesmonite, and it just looks fantastic. This is such a good way to decorate and just to add that little bit extra to your creations. Just think of the possibilities for like the standard sort of pill trays that you get and what you can create out of it, just adding that little bit more artistic effect. So I wanted to make a set of 4 coasters. So here are my 4. I feel like Blue Peter. Here's some I made earlier. Ready to go. So I'm going to set them out and have a think about what I want to do with them. They're all the same size, ready to go. I'm taking my craft ink pad. So this ink is suitable for fabric, wood and paper, but as it turns out, it's also suitable for jesmonite. I got that online. I can't remember where. I think it was eBay. And what I've got now are the rubber stamps. They're the ones that you can just buy on a sheet of plastic, and you just cut them up and separate them all. They are really, really inexpensive, and they are perfect for adding that little bit of detail. I've chosen an Alice in Wonderland theme because I do love Alice in Wonderland, and these were actually made as a special gift for someone very close to me who also likes Alice in Wonderland. So I'm getting my stamp and I'm making sure that it is covered evenly with ink. You can also use rub stamp, the ones with the wooden handle, whatever, just any sort of stamp and ink, and then just push it on. Try not to move it around like as you would with a normal stamp. It is literally this simple. I'm just going to push that on. The jesmonite is dry, so I did forget to mention that it's completely dry. I've left it and I'm just adding to it now. Look at that. See what I mean? I didn't want too much of a dark effect in the background, otherwise you'd lose some of the details in the stamp picture itself. Going to go on to my second one. So I decided that I wanted to have like a main image for each one, like a little Alice doing something for each one, and then decorate the surroundings of her. So I'm going to start off by positioning that main Alice character on each one. This one's holding a little potion bottle. I love that. These are so cute. So you'll see with this one, it's a bit darker than the other one because obviously I didn't push down hard enough on the first time. So make sure you do give it a good push and get it right on there. And you can see that that first one I did is already dried. The ink isn't shining anymore. It's dried nicely completely onto that. On to the next one. So what's Alice holding this time? Let's have a look. Oh, this is Alice and the Pig. So these are based on those original illustrations for the Lewis Carroll Alice in Wonderland book. These aren't the Disney ones, obviously. There we go, another beautiful one. And see that lighter background on that coaster? It's really making that image pop. It's giving it such a good effect there. So you've still got that beautiful stone marble-like texture thing going on in the background, but then you've also got these pictures which just I think anyway give it a little bit something I hadn't seen before anyway with jesmonite. So this is Alice holding a flamingo. Who doesn't love a flamingo, eh? Giving that a good press down because I've centered that nicely on that one, and there we go. Look at that, beautiful. These illustrations themselves are so, so pretty. I can't remember where I got the stamps themselves from, but there are so many. I know if you go to like craft shops, they have loads of these in the arts and crafts section of like ink stamping and card making. These are specifically made for paper crafts, so like when you make your own greeting cards. And I just happened to have them, so I thought, why not give it a go? And it turned out great, so I thought I'd make a tutorial for you guys, because as you know, I really do love sharing ideas, and I love seeing what other people create. Look at that. So I'm just adding some roses, because Alice in Wonderland's all about the flowers, isn't it? And here I'm just adding a beautiful border onto each coaster. So I started with this one. She's looking through the curtains, surrounded by beautiful roses. I want to use a different size rose as well, just to give it a little bit extra. You can let your creativity go wild with this. Just go nuts. And a handy tip as well, if you're a little bit uncertain about what your image will look like once it's on the jesmonite, what you can do is, if it's a coaster or a pill tray or whatever it is, the thing that you're making, trace it onto a piece of paper. So just draw around it, and then you have the shape there, and then practice with your stamps placing them on the paper. That way you're not wasting your jesmonite, and you'll be able to see what it will look like once it's been put onto your jesmonite creation. I'm living dangerously on the edge here and just going for it without checking to see what it would look like first. So hopefully it turns out nicely. Oh, look at that beautiful rose. That one's really, really coming out nicely, isn't it? A little potion, her little drink me bottle with the big roses around it. Oh, stunning. Absolutely stunning. Also, let me know in the comments, if you don't like me just blaring and talking over this, then please let me know. I will just, silence myself out and give you some more nice music or something. But I do tend to just watch this back. I'm watching it while I'm trying to do my voiceover, and just my thoughts going through my head, and I'm just verbalising whatever's coming in. Oh, look at that. It's like the little bud. Quiet bud. That's one of my favourite parts of the Disney film. Oh, it's beautiful. I think that one's still missing something though, but I'm going to let those ones dry and come back to it. Next one is Alice and the Piggy holding that little pig. And this one was the one with a lighter background, and it's really brought that image out, hasn't it? Because you can still see that is the darkness of the ink is really quite prominent on that lighter jesmonite background. Going for the roses again, the big rose. And how's this one going to look on the lighter background? Oh, yes. Look at that. Yep. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And again, oh, it's that second just when you're putting it down, trying not to wobble. I've got shaky hands and I tend to just fall over myself because I'm really clumsy. And so, like, trying to keep myself steady while doing this. You see him shaking while I'm trying to place that down. But yeah, doing all right. It's all right. It's all right. Don't worry. Oh, that's looking good. And just making sure that you're giving a nice firm push on that. But they are really looking something special now, aren't they? Adding a little bud. Quiet bud. Again. And really, maybe I should make one with that on it. Quiet bud. Let me know if you think that's a good idea. So that one's got a lot more flowers around it than the others, and I really like the effect of that. So I think I'm going to have to go back and add some more flowers on the other ones. This is Flamingo Alice. What are we going to have for Flamingo Alice? Got like another big one. Big rose going on there. That's beautiful. Look at the detailing in those roses themselves. Like the stamps themselves are really good quality. They're really good. Do you know what? Coming to think about it, I might have got them in... that orange thing, not B&M, the other one. The Range, that's it. The Range has loads of papercraft section. And I just tend to go crazy in there. I just like heaven. I just stand there staring at everything, like going, oh, I want that, I want that, I want that. And end up getting myself in debt because I can't buy everything that I want. Yeah, look at those. They're looking good. Thinking it's missing a few. Yeah, good. We're adding a little bit more in there. A little bud on that one. I think maybe a little bud again. Yeah, and a good thing, because these are see-through as well, you can almost see what it's going to be like if you are living dangerously on the edge like I am and just going straight in for putting them onto your piece. You can almost see through it as you position it over it. Okay, now that they are dry, I'm just going to give them a quick seal with this matte coat, and this is just purely to stop the ink bleeding if it was to get alcohol or anything else on it, because of, you know, they are coasters at the end of the day. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. This is the finished product. Look how beautiful they are. Absolutely stunning. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye.